In this clip I'm using the agreeable sheet model that you can download for free from the robives.com website. Start by printing the pages of the file onto a thin card and letting the ink dry completely. The first step is scoring. Scoring ensures that all the creases are crisp, sharp and accurate. You'll need a couple of tools for this, a ruler for accuracy and a pair of scissors to make the score lines. In the agreeable sheet model, the score lines are the dotted and dashed lines. Start by lining up your ruler carefully with each of the dashed lines in turn. Notice how I have my fingers and thumb spread wide apart to hold the ruler steady over its full length. With the ruler in place, drag the point of the scissors along the dotted line so that it makes a dent in the surface but doesn't cut through it. Repeat this process with all the dotted and dashed lines. The next step is cutting out the holes in the model. You'll need a sharp knife for this. Be careful, they really are sharp. Curved lines and circles are the hardest to cut. I like to cut them first just to get them over with. Use one hand to hold the card steady and the other for cutting. Notice how I cut a small section of curve, then rotate the card so that I'm always cutting away from my left hand. Cut to just past your starting point, then flip out the spare piece. Straight lines are easier to cut. Again, hold the card with one hand and cut away from that hand with your knife. Rotate the card so that you're always cutting away from yourself. Some awkward shapes are difficult to cut out with scissors. It's worth cutting these out while you're using your knife. The last stage with the knife is to roughly cut out each of the pieces to make them more manageable with your scissors. Cut round them, leaving a border of just over a centimetre. Final stage of cutting out is to complete each of the pieces. Hold the piece that you're cutting so that you're cutting away from yourself. Rotate the card rather than the scissors. Finish off any blind corners like this using your sharp knife rather than trying to get your scissors into the corner. Before assembling your model, it's a good idea to pre-crease all the folds. This ensures that they're crisp, sharp and accurate, and also allows you to spot if you've missed any of the scoring. Gluing is the last stage of model assembly. I use white PVA glue. I also like to use a flexible glue spreader. You can get these from craft stores and they're very useful for applying glue. Spread a thin layer of glue on one side of the joint, then press the two halves together to lock them into place. Prepare any curved pieces by running them over the edge of a pair of scissors. Finish the assembly by following the instructions on the website.